Hey everyone. Well, sorry for the bad lighting in here. As you notice, I'm just using the natural lighting, no lamp on. But if I did have a lamp on over here, it would be my Himalayan salt lamp. It's the only salt I have around me. Himalayan salt lamp. But anyway, as you all know, I don't cook with salt, but if you saw the thumbnail, you saw homemade potato chips. That is the title of this. A lot of people eat the store-bought that's chock full of salt, other ingredients that really are chemical based, aren't good for you, bad for the heart. I have two hearts, so I really have to be careful. So I'm able to take the biggest knife in the kitchen, slice these thin, and they do taste good, by the way. We'll get to that in a minute. Or now. Yeah, these are really good. And they're not oily. That's the thing. I took the cooking spray. Okay, cookie sheet, cooking spray. Not canola oil, not vegetable oil, not any of the oils. Okay, I used the butter spray. You can literally start a car with canola oil in the engine. This is true. Do your research. You can actually start a car with canola oil. So, if you can start a car with canola oil, think about what that's doing to your body. That wouldn't be too good. I actually learned that from an elder. Yeah. So, I usually use, if I use an oil at all, for anything, let's say like my Native American fried bread, I will use extra virgin olive oil. It's lighter, and I don't know, it doesn't feel like it weights my food down. Maybe that's because I have maybe a couple of cups of coffee in the morning to help with my epilepsy. Because of the headaches. I have the chronic headaches that go with that. And then water all day. Just water. Can't drink the water around here because there's too much iron in it. Yeah, so water all day. And you're probably wondering, like, what temperature? Now, I'm actually playing around with temperature and time with these. Now, I put this on 425 like you normally would. Now, I used to remember things being set on 400. I don't know if this is a Mandela effect or a time rift. But I remember things used to be cooked on 400. I don't know about you guys, but I do. Low and slow cook. But I set it on 425, and I was like, okay, since this is a lot of just a potato, that I would go 30 minutes because it would bake like a baked potato. Okay, well, that was too long. And I will show you this, some got a little bit extra crispy, and that's why in the thumbnail, the better ones are on the top. And the worst ones, I actually just was like, okay, well, that will be like, and I had to brush my teeth and my tongue, because that was like, but we can joke about that, you know? It's like happy accidents with the painting. We have funny accidents with cooking. So, you know, with this, I was like, what can we do with a What's Good for You Wednesday segment. What's good for you Wednesday segment for food. Okay. And I was like, why not make a homemade potato chip? It's better than store-bought. You actually know what you're putting in it for yourself, for your health. What did I put on this? Is fresh cracked pepper. Fresh cracked pepper. Instead of that stuff that has settlement in a can or just settlement in a bottle, which I don't know, I have a thing about that. If it's pre-cracked, I don't know how long it's been sitting on the shelf like that. And the store shelf life. If it's fresh cracked, it has better flavor. It speeds up your metabolism. It makes your thyroid work quicker with your pituitary gland, which also helps. And a lot of people out there right now are saying, I want to get the weight off. Here's the thing. You have to be able to get your thyroid to work with your pituitary gland in balance. If you can't get this to work with this, yes, the third eye. If you can't get that pituitary gland to work in sequence with your thyroid, you either gain a lot of weight or you're really thin. I myself am a thyroid patient and an epileptic, and I've had diabetes in the past. How did I control the diabetes? Diet. Diet is key for a lot of things. Joint health, which we can get into, which that will be turmeric and cinnamon, a lot of other things like garlic, fresh cracked pepper. There are so many things out there to even help with that. And so there's a lot of things in these food segments to help you understand what not only helps you help yourself, that maybe your doctor just won't tell you. My doctor's never told me a lot of things. And then when my body started feeling better and my weight came off, they were like, you used to weigh this much and then you dropped that amount of weight. How? Cooking for myself with fresh ingredients. Fresh ingredients. Not something that's been sitting on that store shelf for too long. Yes, I do buy specifics, but if you look at my healing soup recipe, I put horseradish in there, which also speeds up the metabolism because that is a root. It is a root, but the spice in that actually helps to speed up your metabolism. Just like wasabi is a root. And that also helps to speed up the metabolism. Now, I'm not going to say go crazy and eat that all the time. No, it's moderation. Eating things in moderation is how we control consumption and how we monetize our diet, what we consume, so that we can keep ourselves healthy. That's why you always hear me say, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. Because that is my point to having a healthy life, to keeping yourself positive all the time. All the time. With everything I've been through in my life, including being in a wheelchair, which one day I'll be back there. But you know what? It's never going to stop me from showing you guys the good stuff. The good stuff. And this is not greasy, by the way. You hear that crunch? And if you can't, there you go. It's crunchy, just like something you would buy off the store shelf. Except where you make it yourself. You can either get one of the mandolin things, which, by the way, I really suggest that you use that little piece that you hold the food with. And there's a lot of horror stories out there with people that don't use that little piece to slice the food with. And oops, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, back to this. These are healthy. They're not off the store shelf. These are a golden potato. You could do this with a russet. You could do this with a red. And like I said, just all you really have to do, and this was just one potato. This one potato. All I did was cut it lengthwise. A lengthwise cut. And they're really good. And fresh cracked pepper afterwards. And that's it. They're really good. You can, and you bake them. So why go out and purchase something that has a ton of preservative when you can make something healthy at home? And it does last for, I would say for me, this plate isn't going to last long. Because it's me. And I took my seizure meds. I had to have something to eat. So there's a lot of pepper in that bite. Pep me up. And that's the other thing is, when you get your metabolism sped up like that, you have a lot more energy. And that's what keeps you going, is all that energy from being able to have your metabolism in balance. And what do we do that with? Correct diet. Correcting your diet is very key with that. So that's why I did this video today, is, you know, doing this food. And I figured, why not do it? Is the, I just brain parted that, but hey, that's okay. I'm not going to edit this, because I just want to show you this. And it's really delicious. Like I said, it's not greasy. And it's just something that you can make and then even have the next day. And storing something like this, I would say you can put it in a Ziploc. But if you want to put it in a Ziploc and preserve it, do put a paper towel in there, in like both sides. Put it in between the paper towel, that way it stays crisp. And you have that flavor locked in there. And it's really great to have. That would be like taking the tortillas, and that's a whole different thing, making your own tortilla chips and making your own salsa verde, which, yeah, I know how to do. But you know, what makes it Healthy Wednesday, or what you want to call this segment today, or What's Good Food Wednesday. You know what? That sounds rather catchy. What's Good Food Wednesday? And I think What's Good Food Wednesday is making your own potato chips. And this was a thicker one, so this one's actually almost like a fried potato, but it's baked instead. And still, it's not greasy. But if you see how much thicker it is than one of these, but it's still not greasy. It's still good. It's got that delicious flavor in there. And you know, this is how you get your kids to eat their vitamins and their vegetables, and they will never know that they ate a vegetable. So, one more bite. Maybe. Nope. That was that bite. Anyway, with that said, I want everybody to stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. And I will see you guys next time right here. So I hope you guys have a what makes you happy and healthy Wednesday. Bye.